If you have to know the customer, you have to live the way the customer lives. That's non-negotiable. I have been in this space for the last 25 years and started my career with a government bank called Canara Bank. And I joined Canara Bank in a rural branch of the bank when I was 19 years old.
And later you worked for ICICI, I
That's
think?
right.
Okay,
That's
and
right.
how did that further sort of color your understanding of customer centricity, what we now call customer centricity?
I joined ICICI Bank when the bank just had 10 or 12 branches way back in 1996, and I was the 442nd employee of the bank. Value add or the proposition that we had at that point in time at ICICI Bank is how can we offer the best customer service and how can we differentiate ourselves from the players that existed in the market at that point in time. The bank always supported any decision that we took that is in the interest of the customer. The courage to take more decisions in the interest of the customer came in because we knew that the leadership or the bank has always supported us. It was not stated again as a policy. We knew that we would be supported by the bank. As the bank grew, the back office came in, the processing centers came in, and our role became much narrow to handle the volumes for right reasons. I also witnessed the kind of constraints institutionalizing a process would bring in.
Well, do you think it's possible as institutions get bigger and their client base grows to continue to be customer centric?
Again, I have been fortunate to get to be the founding member of IFMR Trust and the KGFS model. And while the model took time to get built, one thing was very clear for all of us. We will build a world-class customer-centric organization. We did not use all those words, but all of us intuitively believed what is good for the customer is good for us.
What sorts of things did you do, or even one thing you did that made a big difference in terms of fostering that sense of customer centricity?
It's about when you go to the branch, all our branches were on the roadside. We invariably used to go by a taxi. We used to stop the taxi slightly away and walk up to the branch. We never used to stop the vehicle right in front of the branch because that we thought would intimidate our customers and our staff. Whether it is the CEO or a regional manager visiting the branch, the rule was very clear. The customer comes first. But what we also did for the senior management is we had an immersion program that everyone who is recruited into our organization would invariably spend 3 weeks in the house of the customer in the remote rural areas. And some of them had to go take bath in the open ponds and do the rest of their morning ablutions out in the open. You can't help it. If you have to know the customer, you have to live the way the customer lives. That's non-negotiable.